Lincoln Railer football on WLCN 96.3 FM and streaming live at WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Grau Incorporated, Fifth Street Food Mart, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, The Carpet House, Rickham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln IGA, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Eaton Corporation, Lincoln College, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Chicago Street Rentals, Timbercrest Veterinary Service, ALMH Farmers Market, Right Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery, The Mama's Arcade Cafe, Collision Concept, Headline Salon, Nuthatch Hill Barbecue Company, State Bank of Lincoln, Mike Mosky Auction Service, Family Custom Cleaners Tanning and U-Haul, Gary's Drywall Finishing, Painting and Power Washing, Charter Brothers Mechanical, Beck's Travel Plaza, Flossie and Delzina's Gourmet Grind and Gifts, and by Lincoln Grand 8 Cinema.
Game, and the Lincoln Railsplitters will kick it away, and doing the honors for the Railsplitters, that's going to be Alec Bodanik. Bodanik will kick it away for the Railsplitters. He gets a nice end-over-end kick. Mattoon misses the ball. He's going to have to run back and get it, and he dives on it. That was number 11. That was Jatrell Belt. He misfielded that kick and got the good roll on it, and he was able to pounce on it at the 10-yard line. The Railers in pursuit. Tonight, they'll wear their red home jerseys with their green helmets, the white numerals, the white pants, the red leggings, and the white shoes. The Mattoon Green Wave with the white jerseys, the green numerals, the golden helmets, the green pants, and they'll also have white shoes on. But Belt that time couldn't handle it, Coach. He couldn't handle that kick.
Yeah, it was a low one, and it kind of just skidded away from him and went out of bounds at the 10.
Mattoon will run. He'll come up under center. He's got the snap. Hands off to his running back on the right side, and the Railers' pursuit is good. First guy there for the Railsplitters. One of the guys in there was Tyson Opal along with Austin Sparrow.
Somebody had him from behind and then held him up, and then a linebacker, I didn't see which one, got in and nailed him for only a 2-yard pickup.
Lincoln goes with a 3-man line. Up there on the front line are Andrew Schmidt, Tyson Opal, and Gage Wilson. Quarterbacking for Mattoon. He'll come up under center, and he hands off. This time they come to the right side, and there's an opening there, and he's cut down, but he got a nice gain there. That was Titus Cannon on the tackle for the Railsplitters. Open field tackle, got him around the ankles.
And I think he got a first down on that. Got up to the 20, just past the 20 to the 21 for the first down, and had some running room to the left side before Cannon came up and made the stop.
First and 10, as Coach told you, at the Mattoon 20-yard line. Again, the center will come up under, the quarterback will come up under center. Out of an I, power I. This time he's going to hand off right side, same running back, right side. And there's a host of Railers there, but he picks up 5 yards before the Railsplitters can take him down. Coming off the bottom of the pile, that was Thomas Morris, number 58. He was the first guy to hit him. He's limping a little bit. He's going to come to the sideline, and the officials are going to call a timeout. Ball spotted at the 25-yard line. Now checking in for the Railsplitters, number 77, and that is Cade Schmidt. He's a junior, 5'11" and 180. Morris was in on that tackle, but looks like he may have received an injury there. So now it's going to be 2nd and 5 for Mattoon at the 25-yard line. Mattoon, quarterback up under center. Here's the snap, and now he wants to throw. A lot of pressure by the Railers, a lot of pressure, and they nail him in the backfield. The penalty on the play, but the man that made the tackle for Lincoln was Isaac Dewberry. Dewberry wears the number 5. He's a sophomore, 6'2", 185-pounder, and he was all over the quarterback.
Dewberry and 2 others were putting the pressure on, and he just tried to get rid of it and threw it, and it hit a lineman, so the flag is going to be intentional grounding against Mattoon.
Nobody was out there to catch the pass, and that's the way it went. It'll be intentional grounding.
he just didn't want to eat the ball, so he just threw it, and it went right to a lineman who let it fall to the ground. So let's see, they're going to walk it off from the 25.
I dropped my Mattoon lineup here. I'll find it here in a second. Second and 11 now after the penalty. Ball spotted at the 20-yard line. Second and 11. 10-19 left first quarter. Go ahead, Coach.
I would have thought that was a loss of down. Was that a first down play? I don't think so.
Quarterback up under center. Railers in the red jerseys. Quarterback Mattoon wants to throw again, and he's got his man coming across the middle. He got the pass and the tackle there by Austin Sparrow for the Railsplitters.
That's just a quick slant to his wide receiver on the left side coming across the middle. Lincoln did a good job of covering it and stopping him for no gain after the catch. They did pick up about 5 after the 25.
So it'll be 2nd and 6 for the Green Wave. Originally out of the Big 12, now they're in the Apollo Conference. Quarterback stands up, looks over at the bench, tried to pull the Railsplitters offside. Very well disciplined, didn't pull them off. Here's the snap, back in the pocket, got time, throws it long, and it's complete. And finally taken down, but a big gainer for Mattoon all the way down to the Lincoln 40-yard line. On the tackle for Lincoln, have to check who that was. I think that was Dewberry, yes. Thanks, Coach Isaac Dewberry on the tackle for Lincoln.
Well, he got behind Dewberry, and the quarterback made a nice pass out there, just floated it up over Dewberry and hit his receiver in stride all the way into the Lincoln territory to the 40-yard line.
Quarterbacking out there for Mattoon is Jack Pilson. Pilson wears the number 2. Comes up under center. He's got a fresh 1st and 10 at the Lincoln 40. He's got the snap, hands off to his fullback. Stays on his feet, fights his way down for about a 4-yard gain there. That was the running back. That was number 11 for Mattoon. That is Julian Gittens. Gittens with a nice 4-yard gain there. So it'll be 2nd and 6 now at the 36.
And Mattoon's passing game has opened up a little bit of the running game there. That was a 4-yard on first down, a nice gain.
Pilson up under center. He's got the snap. Hands off right side. That's Gittens again on the right side. He's got a first down and more on the run, and he's finally taken down. Tackle made there. That was number 1 for the Railsplitters on the tackle. We'll have to check and see who that was. That was Peyton Anderson on the tackle. He's a freshman.
And he was across the line of scrimmage probably 5 yards downfield before he even got touched, and he took it down to the Lincoln 18-yard line, Bob. A big run by that same running back, Gittens.
Julian Gittens wears the number 11. 1st and 10 at the 18 for the Green Wave on the near side hash marks. Pilson under center's got the snap. Wants to throw again. There's good pressure by the Railers. Excellent pressure, and he's run out of bounds. The first man there for Lincoln was Gage Wilson, number 71, the junior. He was on the Blitzkrieg, 6'1", 225-pounder. He's one of the defensive ends for Lincoln, and he got in there quickly, Coach.
Yeah, he made him. He wanted to throw it quick, and Wilson was in there quicker and made him run to the right. He finally went out of bounds. They're going to put it on about the 24-yard line, so a loss of 6.
So it'll be 2nd and 13 for the Mattoon Green Wave. 8:13 left in the first quarter, no score. Mattoon's been on the march since they got the kickoff at the 10-yard line. Pilson up under center on the long count. Now he's got it. He's going to hand it off to Gittens. Gittens looking for the opening, and he's tripped up. Tripped up right there. One of the Railers got their hand on his foot. Try and pick out who's down in there. Gittens was the ball carrier. Didn't pick up that tackler. That was number 7.
Yeah.
I made a mistake. That other tackle was by number 7 for Lincoln. And that was Noah Funk. Funk on the last couple of big tackles. All right, here's the handoff. Gittens, right side. And he breaks one tackle, but Austin Sparrow finally brings him down. Sparrow spun him down. At the 11-yard line goes Gittens.
He came close to a first down. It looked like they had him stopped at the line of scrimmage, but he kept running to the sideline, turned it up a little bit, and got it to the 12. About a 5-yard pickup since 4th and about 4.
Railers got to pull up the bootstraps, shore it up, and the red jerseys with the green helmets. The Lincoln Railers, the Green Wave quarterback Pilson looks over to the sidelines. Again, trying to pull the Lincoln Railers offside. Now he comes back up under center. The center is Gail Eckelberg, and now a timeout on the field, and it's going to be timeout Mattoon. We'll take a 60, and we'll be back with some more Railsplitter football. Coach Ken Schweitzer and Bob Verderber back here at Handlin Field. 7:01 left in the first quarter. Fourth down situation for the Mattoon Green Wave. They called a timeout, and now they're back out on the field. They're still looking over at the sideline of the coach. They haven't figured it out. They've got two receivers off to the left side. They're covered over there by Titus Cannon and Isaac Dewberry over there for the Railsplitters.
I think if you're the Lincoln defense, you take away that slant, and then you got to key the Garrett's the running back in here. He's got it.
Pilson, the Gittins, left side. One Railer in pursuit, and they finally hold him up. One of the Railers in pursuit was able to take him down.
Yeah, I think he got the first down, though.
5-yard pickup, and it will be first and goal for the Mattoon Green Wave with 6:53 left in the first quarter. Hope you're enjoying it. 96.3 FM. You can get us worldwide on WLCNonline.com. All right, it's the quarterback sneak, and he's not going to quite make it, but he picked up 2 or 3 yards. That was Pilson on the quarterback sneak. Jack Pilson, number 2.
Looks like he's down to about the 2. So put it on the 2. We'll give him 3 yards on that run. It was straight ahead. Look for the same thing here. Bunch in the middle.
Second and goal. Here he goes again. You're right, Coach. Keeps his legs moving.
He's in.
And he's in for the touchdown. Mattoon leads it early, 6-0, with 6:27 remaining in the first quarter. On the extra kick, the long snapper will be Gunnar Runyon, and the kicker is Jacob Aguirre. He will attempt the extra point unless they opt to go for 2. No, they're going to. Jack Pilson, the quarterback, will be on the hold. The snap will be by Runyon, and the attempt will be made by Jacob Gear. Here wears the number 19, kicks with the right foot. Ball will be placed at the 10, so an overall 20-yard kick. Here's a snap, the placement, the kick, end over end, classic kick through the uprights, and that'll make the score. Mattoon 7, Lincoln 0. We'll be back. Coach Ken Schweitzer, Bob Verderber back here at Handlin Field. Mattoon takes the early lead here in the first quarter, 7-0, with 6:27 remaining in the first quarter. 6:27, and kicking it off will be Jacob Gear, the man that kicked the extra point. Couple of Railers back deep, Dewberry and Cannon, and he boots it over, and it's going to go out of bounds, and Lincoln will get the football up farther upfield on 1st and 10. So a fortunate kick there for the Railsplitters as they'll take over 1st and 10.
I think they put that on the high school level at the 35.
That's what I think, yeah.
Yeah. That drive for the Mattoon Green Wave to open this game was a 13-play, 90-yard drive, Bob. They had one penalty in there that set them back briefly, but they went right down the field, mostly with the run, a few passes, but mostly with the run, and mostly it was that the running back, Julian Gittins.
Very impressive, and now the Railsplitters will get a chance from their own 35-yard line. As you said, Coach, they kicked it out of bounds, so Lincoln will get a 35-yard line. Here they come up to the ball. The center for the Railers is Cade Schmidt. Where's the number 77?
You know what, Bob? I hope they turn the lights on here pretty soon. It's starting to get a little dark out there.
It is.
Sun's down.
Drayden Posgay, the sophomore, out of the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers here on the near side. Posgay does. 1 receiver on the right. He's going to throw it out in the flat, and he's got his man. That's number 7, and he's got a good gain and a first down. That is Noah Funk. Funk with the reception. He just stepped back, caught the pass, and took it down to his own 48-yard line for a 1st and 10 for the Railsplitters. First game from scrimmage for the Railers in this ball game.
A nice pass there by Posgay, just a sideline pass, and he got a nice block out there from one of his wide receivers and ran for 13 yards.
Noah Funk will line up here on the near side again. In the slot, it's Isaiah Bowers here on the near side. Posgay out of the shotgun. He's got Titus Cannon in the backfield with him. He's got 2 receivers on the right. He gives it to Titus Cannon on the right side, and he's in the Mattoon territory across the 50-yard line, and they're going to spot it at the Mattoon 48-yard line.
4-yard pickup, and as you said, right, Bobby, hit the line and then he kind of dove low to get that extra yard.
Clock's on the run, first quarter, 5:39 left first quarter. Noah Funk again here to the near side. Isaiah Bowers in the slot. Titus Cannon in the backfield with Drazen Postgay. Two receivers on the right side. Mattoon in the golden helmets, the Railers in the green. Cannon's got it, and good head of steam, and he picked up a couple yards there. They're going to say he got down to the 46, a 2-yard pickup by Titus Cannon.
Yeah, it was just a off-tackle play off the left side. Mattoon did a pretty good job of filling it from the linebackers and stopping for just 2 yards.
The guards for Lincoln are Gage Wilson and J.T. Gazzardo. The tackles are Jake Behringer and Isaac Derringer. Raylor's going to go with the direct snap here on 3rd and 4. New rail splitter checked in there. I didn't get a chance to check his name. Here's a snap high. Nice catch by Titus Cannon, and he fights his way up, and he picks up a yard at least. He got up to the 45. That was a busted play on a high snap, and he snagged it with his right hand, brought it in, and he exploded ahead to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, just a 1-yard pickup sets up a 4th and about 3, a long 2 for the Railers here.
That rail splitter that checked in late was Alex Bodanik, number 22.
He's a kicker. He got in there just at the just before the snap and got set. Big play here for the Railers, trying to keep an early drive going, their first drive of the game.
Another direct snap from Cade Schmidt. Who's it going to go to? It goes to Isaiah Bowers. Bowers, a powerful young man. He's going to be close.
We'll see the placement. I think he just maybe got it. We'll see where they place the ball. I thought that was Cannon with the ball, Bob, on the carry. Let's measure that one. They didn't give him as much as I thought. That's not going to be enough.
So it'll be 1st and 10, Green Wave. We didn't make it. Don't forget to stop by Collision Concepts, located at 1005 Macon, next to Culver's in Lincoln. Logan County's premier collision facility wishes the best of luck to the 2017 Rail Splitter football team. Go Rail Splitters. Jack Pilson going to the sideline for Mattoon to pick up the play. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Green Wave. 3:57 left on the first quarter clock. You're listening to 96.3 FM. I'm Bob Verderber along with Coach Ken Schweitzer.
Yeah, the Railers tried to go over the right side there where their sophomore guard and tackle are, and Mattoon just met him at the line of scrimmage, and he only got a couple yards just short of the first.
Rail Splitters out of that power eye. They're going to go with 2 receivers here on the right side. Pilson will come up under center. On the long count, they tried to pull the Railers off again. And, blown dead. The play's blown dead. There's an infraction out there somewhere, Coach.
Yeah, he might have taken too much time there. Delay a game, I'm not sure. Let's see what the signal is. I didn't see anybody jump on the line, so that's the only other thing I could think of. That's illegal procedure against the Green Wave.
As we said, defensively for the Rail Splitters up on that front line are Tyson Opal, Andrew Schmidt, and Gage Wilson. The linebackers are Isaac Dewberry, Matthew Yant, Peyton Anderson, Thomas Morris, and Isaiah Powers. I think Morris is back in there. He was injured on an early tackle. Pilson up under center. 1st and 15. Hands off to his tailback. That's Gittens on the run across the 50 to the 45, and he's finally taken down from behind on the tackle. That's Isaac Dewberry. He saved a touchdown there as he ran down Gittens, and they're going to spot the ball at the Lincoln 36-yard line.
That was a big carry, about a 26-yard pickup.
Mattoon going to split to the near side here. That's number 4, Brock Smith. Pilson comes up under center, 1st and 10 at the 36. Pilson hands off Gittens. Gittens back to his line of scrimmage, tripped up, and then he's finally taken on the tackle there for the Rail Splitters. That was number 71, Gage Wilson, 6'1", 225, and a junior. Gage Wilson on the tackle for the Rail Splitters.
About a 7-yard pickup, though, on first down, maybe 6. They put it on the 30.
2nd down for the Green Wave at the 30. They're on the march again. Last time they marched 90 yards for a touchdown. Scored that with 6:27 left in the first quarter. Now they are back again with 3 minutes on the clock on the move. 2nd and 4 for the Green Wave. Railsplitters in those red jerseys, white numerals, green helmets. Jack Pilson going to come up under center. Down to 2:54 first quarter. Pilson's got the snap. Hands off first guy through. And I believe that was number 10, and that is Baker, I think. Yeah, Abe Baker. What's an Abraham doing in Lincoln playing? Abraham Baker against the Railsplitters. Where's the number 10?
That was about a 2-yard pickup. That was just a keep you honest play there. Hand off to the fullback up front, and but you can just about bet that Gittens is going to get the next one.
I like that, Coach. Keep you honest play. Jack Pilson up under center. He's got Abe behind him. Gittens is going to get it. Gittens, he gets hit, spins around, dives ahead up to the 25-yard line, and he's going to have the first down. Julian Gittens, the tailback for Mattoon. Where's the number 11? Let's tell you a little bit about Julian. Julian is, well, that's not the right thing there. I got to look at the right lineup. Well, anyway, he got the first down, Gittens, at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for Mattoon. Minute 54 left for the first quarter. Jack Pilson looks at the Railer defense. Hands off to Abe Baker again. Baker just keeps fighting, and the Railsplitters have a tough time taking him down, and he finally fights his way to the 15-yard line. May have, well, he's short of a first down, about 3 yards short of a first down.
Let's see where they mark it. They may mark it for that first down, Bobby. Just need to get just outside the 15. They're going to call it 2nd and about 1 on the 16.
Peyton Anderson was back in there for the Railers for a few plays. You're right, Coach. Ball spotted at the 16. Minute 16 left for the first quarter. Railers trail Mattoon 7-0. Mattoon lost their first 2 ball games coming in here, but they're not showing it here tonight, and they're missing a couple of their ball players. Pilson up under center. He's got the snap, and now he wants to throw. Almost picked off. Almost picked there by Noah Funk for the Railsplitters. He would have took it to the house there if he could have hung on. It was off his right shoulder, and he just couldn't put the meat hooks on it.
It'd about been an 85, 90-yard run to the other end zone, but he read it perfectly. He watched the quarterback's eye, and he turned to his left to throw that slant. Funk tried to step in front and just couldn't quite get the ball in his hands.
So 3rd and short, 3rd and 1 at the 15. Pilson going to take it himself, and he's got the first down. Pilson, that's the 3rd time he's done that, one time for a touchdown. The other one was a 3-yard pickup when they were 2nd and goal on their last touchdown drive, and Pilson does it again. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Mattoon with 52 seconds left in the first quarter. One of the largest mosquitoes I've ever seen in my life outside the booth. Let's keep him there.
Yeah,
he's looking for some O-negative blood. Ball spotted at the 14-yard line.
It's not me, thank goodness.
Mike Thornton and John Cook on hand. They're playing pinochle. No, they're keeping the clock. I'm sorry. Pilson up underneath center. And he's going to roll to his left. He's a right-hand thrower. He's got time. He's going to heave it along the sideline. And did he nab that right at the pylon?
Oh, it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Threw it right to the pylon on the left side. 2nd and 10 now at the 14.
He had 2 receivers going out on the left side, and he was getting a little pressure, but he threw it to the goal line just slightly to the outside, and his receiver was going down to his knee and couldn't hang on.
Pigskin at the 14-yard line of Lincoln. 20 seconds left, Coach, for the first quarter. Would have been a nice pick by Noah Funk. Pilson up under center. And he hands off to Abe. Abe Baker. He's hard to take down. He gets to the 10-yard line, picks up 4 yards, and that's pretty much going to run out the first quarter unless somebody calls timeout. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's the end of the first quarter with the score. Mattoon Green Wave 7 and the Lincoln Railsplitters 0. We'll be back after these. Getting while the getting's good. If you're part of the criminal element in Lincoln, you know what that means. Getting while the getting's good. We're getting ready to start the second quarter here. Paula Kodat back at the station engineering it. Lloyd Kirby on the camera. There he is down front.
A quick first quarter, Bob. Lincoln had one possession, one first down, and Mattoon had one long possession. They're in the middle of their second one, and they're knocking on the door down at the Lincoln 9-yard line.
Hey, make sure you stop by the Nuthatch Hill Championship Barbecue Company, now accepting your catering events and bulk quantity orders. That's the Nuthatch Hill Championship Barbecue. Pilson, the quarterback. Hands off Gittens, left side, looks for running room. No. First guy hit him, and then took more Railers to take him down, and they go in for the touchdown. Railers had 2, 3, 4 chances to take him down, and he made it in. That was Gittens for the touchdown from 9 yards out, and that'll make the score Mattoon 13, Lincoln 0 with 11:50 left in the first half.
It looked like Sparrow had a chance to stop him there, but short of the goal line, Bob. But he spun out of that tackle, and then a couple other Railers missed him, and he just fell into the end zone for the second score of the evening for the Green Wave.
Great 9-yard run by Julian Gittens, and this will be Jacob Gear on the extra point attempt. Soccer style, right footer, end over end. Gear through the uprights, makes it 14-0, Mattoon Green Wave. We'll be back after this. Jacob Gear going to kick it away from his own 40-yard line after that Mattoon Green Wave touchdown. Here's the boot from the 40. Who's it going to come down to? There's a nice catch, and that's Dewberry, Isaac Dewberry, around the left side. He's still got running room. Still on his feet at the 45 to the 50. 45 Mattoon, busts his way up to the 40, makes that the 38-yard line. Isaac Dewberry all the way to the 38-yard line of the Mattoon Green Wave. I didn't catch where he caught that at, Coach, but that was a lot of desire there on that run back.
Well, he came up and got it around the 20, maybe just short of the 20, Bob, but he went right up the middle, picked a couple blocks, and then shook off a couple tacklers, got it into Green Wave territory on the 38-yard line. Great return.
Seemed as if he almost ran over some people. He had a lot of speed going, and he would not be denied. It's 1st and 10 for the Railsplitters at the 38-yard line as Drazen Posgay lines up out of the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers on the right, 2 on the left. And the man in motion is Isaiah Bowers, and he's got the football. He cuts it upfield to the 35. There he is at the 30, still on his feet at the 25, 20 along the sideline. Finally spun down at the 14-yard line goes Isaiah Bowers. He came in motion from the left side. Posgay handed it off to him, and Bowers was off to the races.
And nice to see Bowers get it. That's his first touch of the game, Bob, and he made it a big one. He picked up, let's see, where did they place that? On about the
38.
14, so he picked up 24 yards.
Posgay back into the huddle. Isaac Dewberry going to take a break. Noah Funk's in there for the Railsplitters along with Isaiah Bowers. Also out there for the Railsplitters is Jaden Paulus. He had a touchdown. He's split wide to the left. Posgay's got 2 running backs with him. They snap it, and they hand it off, and that is Titus Cannon. Cannon down inside the 10 before he's taken down. Looked like about a 5-yard pickup, Coach.
He had a nice block on the left side. His left tackle, Derringer, and his left guard, Gage Wilson, opened a little sliver for him, and he got through it, got down to about the 9.
Posgay goes to the sideline. He's got the next play. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Early second quarter. Railers trail it by 2 touchdowns. 10:42 left in the first half. Noah Funk here to the near side. In the slot, it's Isaiah Bowers here on the right side. Paulus on the left. Posgay out of the shotgun. He's got 2 running backs with him in the backfield. And he's going to hand it off. I think that's Titus Cannon. He gets back, not quite to the line of scrimmage, got to the 10-yard line.
Yeah, he didn't get any blocking on the right side. Some defender just came straight across the line untouched and was right there to meet him for a 1-yard loss.
So 3rd down and 6 for the Railsplitters. Posgay back into the huddle there. Up on that offensive line, he's got Behringer, Gazzardo, Schmidt, Wilson, and Duringer. Split wide to the left is Jaden Polis. On the near side, it's Noah Funk. In the slot, it's Isaiah Bowers. Titus Cannon in the backfield with Drayden Posgay, the sophomore quarterback. Offsides, Green Wave. That's 5 yards. It'll take it all the way to the 5-yard line. It's not going to quite be 1st and goal. Now Posgay will come over to the sideline to get the play. Ball's going to be at the Fever.
Well, that's a huge play, a big mistake by the right end, defensive end of Mattoon, and gives Lincoln a very manageable third down now. Third and about 1 from the 5.
Posgay in the huddle again, same lineup. Pullis to the left, right side Funk, and Bowers this time is going to line up in the left slot. Midfield, just off center, Posgay out of the shotgun. Cannon shifts.
Lincoln gave it right back.
Gave him the 5 back, so now we're back to the tension.
And I think that was the right guard. Looked like he was going to pull to the left, and he just moved slightly before the snap, and that is back to 5 yards we just picked up.
Would have been 3rd and 1. Now it's going to be 3rd and 6 at the 10. 9:26 remains in the first half of plays. Mattoon leads it by 2 touchdowns, 14-0. Number 12, Posgay out of the shotgun. He's got Titus Cannon back with him. He's got 3 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Cannon's got the football. He's going to try and string it out all the way on the left side. Here he comes down the sideline. He's short of the first down. Knocked out of bounds. Looks like about the 7-6 yard line. We'll have to see when they bring it across the field.
It looked like he got close to the stick, but he was just short of it. See the placement here. It's down on about the 7 yard line. He just picked up 3 on that.
So it'll be 4th and 3 for the Railsplitters.
Couldn't quite get around the corner, Bob. He was being pursued by a defender and tried to turn that corner. Did slightly, but just got stopped short of the first down.
Checking in for the Railsplitters, Matthew Yant and Alex Bodanik. 4th and 3rd, and the timeout on the field. Mattoon leads at 14-0. We'll be back after this. Paula Kodat back at broadcast headquarters, engineering it for us. Lloyd Kirby on the camera. It's going to be 4th and 3 for the Railsplitters at the Mattoon Green Wave 6 yard line. Sophomore Posgay is going to run it out of the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers on the right, 2 on the left. He's got Titus Cannon in the backfield with him. And now they blow it dead.
Mattoon takes timeout.
Timeout Mattoon. It looked like to me they were just going to direct snap it to Posgay. To Cannon.
Yeah, I think he was the only one right back there.
Posgay wasn't even back there. The other guy back there for the Railsplitters was Matthew Yant. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back. You're listening to 96.3 Lincoln Railsplitter football. Railsplitters took a timeout, lining things up. They've got an important 4th and 3 here, Coach, at the 6 yard line. 9:03 left in the half. Coming out onto the field, the Railsplitters going to go with Isaac Duringer at the left tackle, Jake Behringer at the right tackle. The guards are Gage Wilson and J.T. Gazzardo. The center is Cade Schmidt. The quarterback's Jaden Posgay.
That second timeout there was taken by the Green Wave. They saw something Lincoln lined up in that they didn't like, so they took their second timeout.
They've split out Dewberry and Bowers to the left side, looks like. Here's the snap. It's a direct snap to Cannon. He tries to take it up the middle, keeps his legs running, and I don't think he made it.
Looking at the side judge, he's going to get to about the 6, but that's about a yard short.
So Mattoon will take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory, but they stop the Railsplitters with 8:57 remaining in the first half. So Jack Pilson and the Green Wave will be back on the field, and they've been able to march the ball downfield both times they got it.
Yeah, they had a long one, and then started on their own 10 and scored, and then scored from their own 43 on their second possession. This is only their 3rd possession. Here we're at just under 9 minutes in the second period. Railers have had 2 possessions and turned both those over on downs deep in Mattoon territory.
And their main man has been Julian Gittens, their fine tailback. They're going to go with 2 receivers here to the near side. Ball's about midfield. Pilson looks over things, goes up under center. Still got the long count. He's going to hand off to Gittens, and he'll try to take it off left guard, and he does. He breaks 1 tackle, still on his feet, and he's finally knocked down at the 21 yard line goes Julian Gittens, and that's why they say, while the Gittens good, Julian Gittens with another nice run.
He's a hard to tackle. The Railers are hitting him, but they're not wrapping up and taking him down, and he just keeps his feet and keeps running and picks up more yards.
22 caliber. He's down to the 22 yard line. Two receivers here to the left side. Pilsen will come up under center. His center is Gabe Eichberg. The guards are Josh Blood and Gunnar Runyon. And the tackles are Peyton Smith and Keegan Rhodes for the Green Wave. Pilsen, beautiful sunset here tonight. There's the handoff to Abe Baker. And Baker's an animal. He always fights for yardage before he's knocked back. Austin Sparrow finally finishes him off.
That first series, that long series that they scored on, it was almost all getting, and then in the second series they handed it off to that fullback a few times, as he did right there. He picked up about he's about 5 yards on the play.
Ball just placed, the football link past the 25-yard line. Second and a nickel for the golden helmeted Green Wave. Out of that power eye, their tailback's Gittins. Pilsen, he's going to roll to his right, and he's going to throw right. Now he's going to come back left. He doesn't see anything there. He's going to keep the football, and he's taken down. Another Railer finishes him off. First guy there for the Railsplitters. I can't pick his number up yet.
That's Cannon.
That's Titus.
No,
that's Dewberry.
Yep, Dewberry.
Isaac Dewberry was the first guy to hold him up, and then they polished him off. So the ball spotted at the 28-yard line. So he picked up 3 yards. Two receivers here to the near side, covered by Titus Cannon and Isaiah Bowers. Pilsen up under center. On the long count. Hands off Gittins, and they wrap him up. Gittins might have got a yard or two out of it. They're going to call it about the 29, maybe only got a yard. And the interior line of the Railsplitters wrapped him up.
And that was a huge play by the Lincoln defense on 3rd and about 4 to stop him and force him into a punting situation. First time they've done that tonight. Their first 2 possessions ended with touchdowns. And this time they'll punt, and the Railers will be able to take over.
Chad Baldwin checking in for the Railsplitters. Also out there for Lincoln is Justin Nguyen. That's probably Cannon back deep. Gunnar Lawhun going to punt at the long snap by Gunnar Runyon.
Oh,
bad snap. Here's the boot. Oh, it's blocked. Lincoln blocked the punt out of bounds. Who is that? Is that Bowers?
33 Bowers.
Isaiah Bowers blocked the punt. It was a bad snap, and Isaiah Bowers took advantage of it. So Lincoln are going to have excellent football position to start this drive, Coach.
Yeah, they're going to take over in Mattoon territory. They're going to spot it on the, looks like it's on the 30, maybe, the 30 or 29.
6:05 left in the first half. The Railsplitters trail the Green Wave 14-0.
It's almost a must situation for the Railers to get into the end zone here. They've gotten close once, but they couldn't get it in. It's their 3rd possession here in the first half.
They're going to go trips receiver to the right side. They're on the far side hash marks. Cannon to the left of Posgay's got the snap, and they give it to Cannon. He's going to run to the wide side of the field. He's got running room, and he's tripped up down to the 15. Goes Titus Cannon from the 29-yard line, a 14-yard pickup.
He got some nice initial blocking there at the line of scrimmage, Bob, and found a little slice, a little running room, and then he turned on the speed and got it down to the 15. Great run.
If you're ailing, stop by Memorial Sports Care, Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, phone 217-605-5008, and stop by the beautiful all-new facility located at 200 Stall Hut Drive in Lincoln. And here come the Railsplitters out of the shotgun. It's Drayden Posgay. He's got Titus Cannon back there with him. To the left of Posgay. Here's the snap. Cannon going to take it. He's found an opening again, and he's across the 10 down to the 6-yard line. They may count it as the 7. Yeah. Goes Titus Cannon.
They got a penalty on the play, though. I'm sure it's going to be a hold against the Railers inside. But again, a little running room, a little daylight there, and Cannon just burst through it for a nice gain. But it's going to get called back here on the penalty.
Run to daylight and hit them where they ain't. They're picking up the yellow flags now. Posgay talking to the official. Now he'll come to the sideline to his coach. They march it off, a long march off, all the way back to the 26-yard line.
You know, that was a tough one because he had gotten down inside, down around the 10 or so on that run.
Jaden Graham checking in for the Railsplitters. He's a sophomore, 5'6", 145-pounder. Looks like Noah Funk here to the near side. Posgay out of the shotgun. Got a long ways to go. 21 yards for a first down. Posgay gives off Cannon again, right side. He knifes through the 20, down to the 15 he goes. Dove ahead just across down to the 15-yard line. He was finally tackled there by Mattoon. By Logan. Go ahead.
No, he just ran through a couple tackles, Bob. There was a couple Green Wave tacklers there that had a chance, and he just ran right through their arms.
Logan Wynn finally took him down. So now it's going to be third down for Lincoln.
No, second.
Second down, I'm sorry, at the 15-yard line. Split wide to the left is Polis. Jaden Polis had a touchdown last game. He's a sophomore. Noah Funk here on the near side. Isaiah Bowers in the slot. Posgay's got two running backs back with him. Got the snap, gives off Cannon. He looks for running room around the right side. And he picks up 4 yards down to the 11-yard line, goes Titus Cannon.
We got another flag, another hold on the Railers. Yeah, they're kicking themselves right now, Bob. They're getting some good yardage running the ball, but they're getting, that's 20 yards of penalties here just on this series.
What do you think that is, Coach? Just inexperience or?
I didn't see the actual hold.
Ball at the 28. Posgay checks back into the huddle. 4:14 remains for the first half. Lincoln trails Mattoon 14-0. Mattoon scored on their first two drives, and then Lincoln stopped them on this, and they blocked the punt, but they can't get it in the end zone. It's going to be a direct snap here. It's going to go to Isaiah Bowers. Bowers on the left side. Looks to turn the corner, and there he goes along the sideline. Isaiah Bowers fights for a first down, and I think he may have got maybe just a little bit short. We'll have to see him where he gets the spot.
He made a nice little head fake to the inside that just froze the defender momentarily, which gave him a chance to get around the corner, Bob, as you said, and then he barreled up the sideline, short of the first down, but huge yardage there. We'll see where they put it on the 10. About an 18-yard pickup.
Third and a nickel for the Railsplitters. Posgay out of the shotgun. He's got Isaiah Bowers back there with him. Two receivers to the right side, one to the left. Here's the snap. Bowers fights his way across the 10, just short of the 8.
Now that time he tried to go straight up the middle, and it got clogged up there, and he had no running room and got stopped for just a 1-yard gain. It's going to be fourth and about 3. Last drive got stopped at the 6-yard line. We're at the 9 now. We need about 3 to get down to the 5 maybe for the first down here, Bob.
Alex Bodonic checks in for the Railsplitters. They're going to go direct snap again. It's either going to be, I think, Isaiah Bowers or Titus Cannon.
That's a
Bowers,
reverse.
fake the hand. They give it to Dewberry on the reverse, and they're nailed in the backfield, and Mattoon's going to take over again on downs.
Say they had I don't see his number here, but they had an end or an outside linebacker that did a great job of staying home on the fake and was right there for the reverse and made the stop for a loss on the 15. 6-yard loss.
So they reset the chains going the other way, and Mattoon will have another shot at it. Don't forget to stop by the State Bank of Lincoln, serving the area for over 112 years with 4 locations in Lincoln and 2 in Clinton. Proud to be Lincoln Railsplitter supporters. The State Bank of Lincoln. Pilson. Shotgun. Hands off Abe Baker. Baker on the run's got a first down and more, and he dives up ahead to the 29-yard line. Goes Abe Baker from Mattoon.
As it's a 14-yard run right up the middle, Bob, and Railers having a hard time stopping that running game up inside and even to the outside.
That's the first time they ran out of the shotgun. Jack Pilson, the quarterback for Mattoon. You're listening to Lincoln Railsplitter Football. I'm Bob Verderber along with Coach Ken Schweitzer. Paula Kodat Engineering it back at the station. And Lloyd Kirby archiving it. Here's the snap out of the shotgun. That's Jack Pilson. Pilson on the right side tries the straight arm, and then he fights his way up ahead for about 2 or 3 yards. Original line of scrimmage is at the 29. Looks like they're going to spot it at about the 33-yard line.
That time Pilson just kept the ball, Bob. It was a run all the way by the quarterback, and he was hard to take down. He finally went down after a 4-yard pickup.
Second down for Mattoon. A lot of guys going both ways for Lincoln. I see Bowers and Cannon out there. Sparrow, the free safety. Where's the number 9?
We're inside 2 minutes here, Bob, of the half, and Mattoon is in no hurry, so it looks like they're going to be satisfied with this 2-touchdown lead at the halftime.
Pilson out of the shotgun. Hands it off. Baker, he's a hard runner, gets another first down. Up to his own 46-yard line goes Abraham Baker.
And then if they keep getting that kind of yardage, Bob, they may not be satisfied. They may go for one more score.
They may just keep dancing.
That was an 18-yard pickup.
Abraham Baker, class of 2020. He's a youngster. Here's the snap. Shotgun. Pilson's going to keep it this time. He's at the 50. Lincoln territory, 45, 40. Finally tripped up. The tackle for Lincoln made by Titus Cannon. What a warrior Titus Cannon is. He goes both ways for the Railsplitters. He's a tough kid.
Yep, and I'll tell you, the running backs for Mattoon are impressive, Bob. They run very hard with the ball. That was about a 16-yard pickup.
Checking back in for the Railsplitters on defense, Jake Behringer, number 68. First and 10 at the 38. We're in the red. 52 seconds left for the second half. 14-0 Mattoon. Pilson's got the snap. Rolls right. Wants to throw. Looks. Now he gets rid of it. Incomplete. On the coverage for Lincoln over there. Is that 77? Yeah, it's number 77, Cade Schmidt, on the coverage for Lincoln. He's in there on defense now. They've been switching guys in and out.
Well, kind of almost happy to see him throw the ball as the way they've been running with it. The pass, at least they had good coverage. The Railer defense did, and it was incomplete.
Second and a dime for Mattoon. 41.5 seconds on the clock. Gittins the tailback. Now he's going to come up under center. Pilson. Pilson's got the snap. Hands off Gittins right side. Looks for running room. He's got a little bit. And they finally stand him up at the 30-yard line. He's going to be short of a first down. Now Mattoon calls a timeout with 31 seconds left. We'll be back after these. Coach Ken Schweitzer and Bobby V with Lincoln Railsplitter football on a Friday night from Handlin Field. And the Railsplitters having a tough time stopping the Mattoon Green Wave. They scored 2 early touchdowns. They lead at 14-0. And now Mattoon on the run again with 31 seconds left in the half. Ball at the Lincoln 29-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Mattoon called a timeout.
Yeah, that's a big play here for the Railers. It's a third down. I think Mattoon just took their 3rd and final timeout of the half, Bob, so they're going to have to be quick here if they don't get the first down, or even if they do, to get another play off.
Chicago Street Rentals. Stop by their beautiful, huge location at 1909 North Kickapoo, right next to Grau Incorporated, specializing in the rentals of contractors' equipment, tools, yard machinery, almost anything you need. Ask about monthly storage rentals, too. Our good friend Perry Weinbrenner down there at Chicago Street Rentals out on 1909 North Kickapoo. Mattoon going to operate out of the shotgun this time. Pilson's got the snap, and he's going to keep it himself and run for the first down to the sideline to stop the clock. Runs over at about the 25-yard line, stops the clock with 25 seconds left in the half. They're looking for that 3rd touchdown, Coach.
Yeah, he did the smart thing, and he knew what he was doing. He ran out of bounds, got enough yards for the first down to the 26, and then stopped the clock.
And now it's rolling again. Here we go. Ball's at the 26-yard line.
Well, they're...
Official said to start the clock. He's talking to one of the captains for Mattoon. Landon.
Well, he certainly ran out of
Holzhauer.
bounds, and that play started with 31.9 seconds.
I think it was 25, Coach.
Well, waiting to see the official give a signal up here. Well, they're all just staring. Nobody seems to know what to tell them to put on it.
I think it was 25.7 when they started that play. And there it is, 25.7. And here we get ready to go. First and 10. The Lincoln Railsplitter 26-yard line. Jack Pilson out of the shotgun. He's got two running backs with him. Two receivers to the left side. Here's the snap. Pilson rolls left. He's a right-hander. Wants to throw. Does. Got his man, and he's tripped up at the 15-yard line. Tackle made there by Noah Funk.
There's a penalty in the backfield. Looks like a hold
Holding.
against Greenwave.
All right, we'll take that. Back him up. Where's that going to put it on the 31?
Yeah, it's from the spot of the foul, so it'll be a little farther back than that.
Spotted it at the 24. And he's still marching. Keep on moving, brother. Take it on back. Yeah, to the 40-yard line.
To the 40-yard line.
Football links past the 40-yard line. The nose is on the 40. 18 seconds left. First half, Mattoon Green Wave 14, Lincoln Railsplitters 0. Jack Pilson up under center. Out of that power eye, he's got Julian Gittens at tailback. And he hands it off to Gittens on the right side, looking for running room. They try to run him down, and they do. He got about 20 yards out of it.
See where they place it.
15 yards.
He went out of bounds, stopped the clock with 10.7 seconds left out on the 28, so he picked up about 12.
Took him 8 seconds. Comes the green wave again. 2nd and 12. Ball at the 28-yard line. Two receivers here to the near side for the green wave. Out of that power eye, Gittens the tailback. Baker the fullback. Pilson hands off Gittens, right side. And they stand him up and take him down at about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, that should do it.
That's going to run the clock out, and that's the end of the first half. Score, Mattoon Green Wave 14, Lincoln Railsplitters 0. We'll be back after these messages from our fine sponsors here at halftime.
That's the end of the first half.